The abuses reportedly include mass detention.
So, tragedy in Mumbai. There's been a pothole death during the poll season in Maharashtra. 23-year-old doctor Neha Sheikh has died in Bhiwandi in Thane yesterday after her two-wheeler got into a pothole. She fell down. She came under a truck which was passing from there. She was to get married next month. So the woes of pothole doesn't seem to be ending as far as Mumbai and the adjoining areas are concerned. Vinaya, who is going to be held accountable then?
Well, it's clearly the Bhiwandi local body which will be held accountable. The conditions of roads around Maharashtra in several parts, particularly in Thane, Bhiwandi, Dombivli, have been terrible. What happens is only the pothole deaths or pothole-related issues in Mumbai get highlighted, but any neighboring areas, any places adjoining the coastal belt get neglected. This is an extremely unfortunate case, really, where a 23-year-old doctor who was going to get married next month got killed while she was returning after shopping for her own wedding. This happened in Bhiwandi yesterday, after which late last night there were protests around the toll naka around Bhiwandi as well. This happened in Vada Road where the two-wheeler of this young woman, Neha Alamgir Sheikh, who was just 23 years old, she was going back to her house after shopping in Thane, and that is when the incident happened. So it is the local bodies which will have to be held accountable, but the fact that several people have been complaining about potholes, about the miserable conditions of roads, and yet nothing has happened only shows the callousness of the authorities.
And you said that this is something which has been a perennial problem over there. Is any political party, and especially the BJP or the Shiv Sena, have made it an issue, some kind of a commitment? What about the opposition parties?
Well, it looks like when it comes to the issues of the common people, there aren't many parties which are interested in taking up the issue consistently. So though the people have been complaining about bad roads, not just in Bhiwandi, Thane, but also Dombivli, Kalyan, we've seen that there hasn't been any consistent effort either by the ruling dispensation or by the opposition in order to alleviate any problems. Every time it's the rains which are blamed, and every time after the potholes appear on the tar roads, there is no effort really to either permanently fix the problem or turn them into concrete roads.
Okay, but you know, when we talk about what happened in Mumbai during the rains, the potholes became a big issue. We've also seen that kind of people's protests as far as the RA issue is concerned. Do you think these kind of protests end up applying pressure on the political parties or people? I'm going to come back to you, Vinaya. I'm just going to go quickly across to Shaina NC, the BJP. Shaina, yet another pothole death. What can we say? I mean, no one takes responsibility. No one even seems to be doing a thing about it.
Well, for starters, let me please say that we are completely with this young girl's family. We condole this death for no fault of hers. And obviously, it wakes up many, many serious questions. But do understand, Pallavi, that this is the same government under the leadership of Devendra Fadnavis that actually has put faulty contractors, as we speak, in jail for their wrongdoing.
But is it enough to put them in jail? Because Shaina, Vinaya is with us, and Vinaya has been saying that Bhiwandi, Thane, these all areas, they've always been facing a problem of potholes. Just sending someone to jail and to say we've taken action perhaps is just not enough.
Well, I think the larger issue is that Mumbai has, Mumbai and surrounding, which includes Kalyan, Dombivli, have a certain challenge when it comes to infrastructure. But our Prime Minister and our Chief Minister have been extremely not just vocal, but active about the fact that whether in Mumbai you need a metro or a coastal road or a trans-harbour link, connectivity of roads, under Nitin Gadkari's leadership, obviously the renovation of a lot of arterial roads, the Eastern Express Highway, the Western Express Highway, and the fact that we are not going to take this lying down because any perpetrator of scam, be it the potholes, the contractors, have been booked and are facing challenge by being behind bars because there needs to be fear of law for all those in positions of power to execute, that the administration does not take these kind of cases lying down.
I don't know. I mean, China, I mean, no, your government has been in power in the state for 5 years. And now is not the time to say we've been trying. Clearly, you've not been trying your best. I'm going to go across to Charanjit Singh Sapra of the Congress party as well. You know, Charanjit Singh Sapra, please now let's not get engaged into this whole battle of BJP versus the Congress. At some point of time, all politicians are responsible.
See, let me tell you very clearly, it's not about BJP versus Congress, but the fact is that in BMC, that is Mumbai Municipal Corporation, they are ruling since 27 years. In Thane Municipal Corporation, they are ruling since 25 years. Similarly, in Kalyan, Dombivli and Bhiwandi, this area, the BJP Shiv Sena is ruling since past so many years. But the issue is that nobody is serious. I feel instead of registering cases on the contractors, they should start registering cases on the people who are giving the contract. Whether they are the IAS officers, whether they are the standing committee members of political parties, or whether they are it is the municipal commissioner. Until and unless accountability at the topmost level is registered, I don't feel that this is going to solve. Everybody is hand in gloves as far as these municipal corporations are concerned. Yesterday I was in Aurangabad. There's a pathetic situation in Aurangabad city, which is again ruled by Shiv Sena BJP since 12 years. What are they doing? They are taking everybody for a ride. People are paying
China,
taxes.
I'm sure,
can't give civic
China
amenities
is a
also.
question of a life being lost, and in many cases, lives being lost. I'm sure you heard what Mr. Charanjit Singh Sapra says. Maybe it's time to get over these political differences and just come together. Maybe those who are actually giving these contractors, and they maybe have two habitual offenders, action needs to be taken against them as well.
No, I take your point in good spirit, but do understand that if we had lust for power, the BJP would have chosen to be in power within the Mumbai Municipal Corporation. We chose not to. We chose to stay as watchdogs to ensure that the administration does not collide with...
in each and every
Mr.
contract.
Sapra, 1 minute. Mr. Sapra, 1 minute. Let us speak, no? Yes. Go ahead, please. Yes.
What
If
kind
we
of watchdog
chose
is
to
this?
be in power, we would be sitting and having our mayor in
Can I
BMC.
answer?
No,
We have
Mr. Sapra,
chosen
let her
not to.
complete. I'm just coming back to you.
There is a process of collective action, yes, but when the administration collides with certain contractors, there is a legal recourse that we can take as well. And trust me, after the Chief Minister has ensured that these contractors have been jailed for their wrongdoing, there is fear of law. But having said that, the larger issue, Pallavi, is the infrastructure, or may I say the crumbling infrastructure that we inherited in Maharashtra, for which we have had to start from scratch